Hey everyone, welcome. Today we're going to talk about something you might not have thought about, the language of the road. See, when you're behind the wheel, you're not just driving. You are in a constant conversation with every other car out there. And just like any good conversation, it all starts with knowing the language.
So, I want you to think about it this way. What if getting your driver's license was really just like learning a new language? I mean, think about it. You've got an alphabet made of signs, you have words made of traffic signals, and this whole grammar system of road markings that tells you how to put it all together. Once you're fluent, you can communicate clearly and, most importantly, safely with absolutely everyone.
So, what are the fundamentals of this road language? Well, they're the signs, signals, and markings we see every single day. Every single one is a message, and it's a message designed to keep all of us safe. Let's start with the most common words you're going to run into.
All right, your very first vocabulary lesson starts right at the intersection. Traffic signals. These are the most direct commands you will ever get on the road. Their meaning is universal, which is pretty cool. They tell you when to stop, when to wait, and of course, when it's safe to go.
You know, what's really fascinating here is the consistency. It doesn't matter where you're driving, the order is always the same. Red on top, yellow in the middle, and green on the bottom. And that's not random at all. It's actually a super important design choice. It helps all drivers, even those who might have some color blindness, to instantly know what the command is.
So, red means stop. Simple, right? But I mean a complete stop. We're not talking about a slow roll here. Your wheels have to stop moving. Now, a key rule to remember is that after you've made that full stop, you can often turn right on red, unless there's a sign that specifically says you can. Just make sure you yield to pedestrians and any cross traffic first.
Ah, the yellow light. This one is all about judgment. It does not mean speed up to beat the red. No way. It means caution. The light is about to change. The goal here is to stop safely before you get to the intersection. Now, if you're already in the middle of the intersection when it turns yellow, just keep going through it carefully. It's a critical split-second decision you're going to make all the time.
Green means go, but, and this is a big but, only when it is safe. A green light is giving you permission to proceed, but it is not a guarantee that the intersection is totally clear. You always have to scan for cross traffic or maybe a pedestrian who's still in the crosswalk before you hit the gas. Green means go, but safety always comes first.
Now, here's something that can trip people up. A solid red light means you wait for green, period. But a flashing red light? That's a whole different conversation. You need to treat that exactly like a stop sign. That means you come to a full stop, check that the coast is clear, and only then can you proceed.
Okay, next up in our road vocabulary, traffic signs. The really clever thing about these is that their shape and color give you a massive hint about what they mean before you're even close enough to read the words. It's like instant visual communication.
Let's start with the big one, the stop sign. It is the only sign with 8 sides. It's an octagon, and that unique shape makes it totally recognizable from a distance, even if you're looking at it from the back. And its command? It is absolute. You must come to a complete and total stop. No exceptions.
And here's another unique shape, the inverted triangle. This one always means yield. Now, this isn't a command to stop. It's a command to give someone else the right of way. You have to slow down, be prepared to stop, and let other cars, pedestrians, or cyclists go first.
Whenever you see this circular sign, it's basically a heads up. It's an advance warning that a railroad crossing is just ahead. This is your cue to slow down, look both ways, listen for a train, and be ready to stop. Safety at railroad crossings is absolutely non-negotiable.
Okay, so we've learned some words, lights, and signs. Now we get to the grammar that holds it all together, the lines painted on the road. These markings are what organize the flow of traffic. They tell us exactly how we can and cannot interact with all the other drivers.
So here it is, the most fundamental rule of lane markings. If you remember just one thing, please make it this. Yellow lines separate traffic moving in opposite directions. White lines separate traffic moving in the same direction. That's it. That's the foundation for everything else.
So what does a broken yellow line mean you can do? Well, it means you're allowed to cross into the oncoming lane to pass another vehicle. But, and I cannot stress this enough, only when it is absolutely safe and the way ahead is completely clear. Now, on the other hand, double solid yellow lines are like a wall. You do not cross them to pass another vehicle. Think of them as a physical barrier.
Really, the only time you can cross them is to make a left turn into a driveway or something, and only when it's safe to do so. You know what? Let's make it even simpler. A solid line, doesn't matter if it's yellow or white, is a barrier. It's telling you, do not cross. A broken line, that's permission. It's telling you that you may cross if and only if it is safe. Barrier versus permission. It's as simple as that.
You see, by understanding all these signals, signs, and markings, you're not just memorizing rules for a test. You're actually becoming fluent in the language of the road. And with that fluency comes the ability to anticipate, to communicate, and to drive with real confidence.
So let's do a quick recap of the core phrases of our new language, okay? Red means stop, yellow means caution, green means go, but only when it's safe. Yellow lines mean opposite traffic, white lines mean same direction traffic. And the simplest rule of all, solid is a barrier, broken is permission. These are the absolute essentials.
And this right here is why it all matters so much. This isn't just some academic exercise. Every single time you correctly stop at a red light or you stay in your lane because of that solid yellow line, you are clearly communicating your intentions. You're taking part in a massive system that keeps millions of us safe every single day.
So I'm going to leave you with this thought. You now have the basic vocabulary of the language of the road. Every trip you take is a conversation, and your responsibility is to be a clear, predictable, and safe communicator. So go out there and drive safely.